How's it going, everybody? This is a special request for Lucia Honey, who wanted me to go over Liz Phair's fucking run in a little more detail, and I'm happy to do that. So I got my video in the corner here, and we're just going to go through everything in detail because they said they were unsure, basically how to do the chord shapes, so we'll go over that in detail. How's it going, everybody? I'm back with another short and to the point guitar and chords tutorial. Today's video is Liz Phair and Fuck and Run. All right, so hang on. Her brilliant debut, Exile and Guyville from 1993. All right, so some of the chord shapes are a little difficult to figure out, but the essence of the song is basically a lot of power chords. I'll run through them. Standard tuning. So D to A to F sharp to G. Okay, so let's start there. So this is just a D power chord. If we were to tab this out, it's basically just the 5th fret of the A string to the 7th fret of the D string. You could also do 5, 7, 7, but a lot of the times people play power chords with just 2 strings. Most of the time, that's how I teach them. So just do 5 and 7 on the A and D string. And then you're going to do 5 and 7 on these 2 low strings, the low E and the A string. That's an A power chord. And then you're going to slide down to the 2nd fret and the 4th fret. That's an F sharp power chord. And then you're going to go up a fret to the 3rd fret and the 5th fret. That's a G power chord. So again, D power chord, A power chord, F sharp power chord, G power chord. All right, so let's continue the video. And then she alternates on the 2nd time. D, A, B, G. Okay, so the 2nd time in that verse, Liz is playing a B power chord to a G. So here's how that goes. You know, same thing you did before, the D power chord to the A. And then for a B power chord, 2nd fret A string, 4th fret D string. Sometimes people play power chords like this with their ring finger. I like it with my pinky. So 2nd and 4th fret on the A and D strings. You could also play a B power chord here. It sounds a little thicker, but a lot of times people like to stay in a certain position on the guitar when they play power chords. So the 2nd time you got this, or I'm sorry, the 1st time D, A, F sharp, G, all power chords. 2nd time D, A, B power chord, G. All right, continuing the video. So this is all the verse, just kind of constantly alternating. Now we'll get to those weird shapes in a second, for sure. So then when she goes into the pre-chorus of the chorus, you got G to D. Those are still power chords, G and D. Then she does this weird kind of D sus2. Let's stop there. I want all the stupid old shit like letters and sodas. So all that, from what I can tell, is going to be the open D string to the 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, high E open. That's called a D suspended 2nd, or a D sus2. Next chord, hang on. To A7 sus4. Right, A7 sus4. Okay, that's crazy. So basically, here's an A7 chord. Let's start with that. We're going to start with the A string down, open, 2, open, 2, open, right? That's called an A dominant 7, or an A7 for short. Very bluesy. But there's a variation called an A7 sus4, A7 suspended 4th. So basically all you're doing is instead of O2, O2, O, you're doing O2, O3, O. Okay? So the fingers that I'm using are the middle and the ring for the 2nd fret, or the middle and the pinky for the O2, O3, O. So again, I want to know the stupid old shit. Right? Okay, so O2, 3, O for the D suspended 2nd, D string down, O2, 3, O. And then from the A string down, O2, O, 3, O. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. And continuing. And then G, D for the letters and sodas part. So all that is the same thing you did in the verse, in the intro. So basically, you got a G power chord, 3rd fret and 5th fret on the bottom 2 strings. Okay. And then 5 and 7 on the A and D strings. Letters and sodas. Letters and sodas. You know, you get it. All right, continuing. So then there's another verse in there, I think. And then when she goes into the bridge, a little weird here. Or the chorus, whatever. I can feel it in my bones. So that's B to A. Okay. And then B. So just same thing you did before, the B power chord. I can feel it. And then a regular A chord or an open A. This is the 1-finger A chord. So 2nd fret and 4th fret for the B power chord. And then from the A string down, O, 2, 2, 2. You don't need the high E, because if you play it with your finger barring it, it's going to sound really bad. That's called an A6 chord. We don't want that. But right there, stop at the B string. So, let's see what else. I think it's the same chord again. E, and she's doing D add 4. Right. Okay, D add 4. Okay, so reviewing that part. I can feel it in my bones. I'm gonna spend my whole life alone. All right, so all this is a C chord, which everyone should know. 3, 2, 0, 1, 0, starting from the A string down, and that's ring finger, middle finger, index finger. Leaving the G string open and the high E open. Okay, so 3, 2, open, 1, right? Open. So you're just doing that up 2 frets. I can feel it in my bones. I'm gonna spend my whole life alone. And she's just kind of doing like a cool little rhythm there. That's an awesome chord. Again, D add 4 is the technical name for that. Which is basically just a C shape up 2 frets, right? There we go. So all this, that's the verse. Sorry about the audio glitches. It sounds like, since I'm recording 2 videos, the audio's glitching a little bit. So that's pretty much the entire song. And it just ends with... So yeah, she's just kind of ending with a G power chord. So I hope this, the details helped you a bit. Sorry that this is a little bit late. I just wanted to make sure that you understand the shapes. Again, power chords, 2 strings at a time, right? That's the verse, and then you alternate by doing that. And then you got your bridge, B power chord, A, or you could just do an A power chord. Open 2. Open A string, 2nd fret D string. You can do that too. That sounds cooler though. Alright. I can feel it in my bones. I'm gonna spend my whole life alone. Fuck and run. Fuck and run. There's your B change. That should be the whole thing. Again, I really hope you found this helpful. Thanks everybody for watching. If you have a special request or if you wanted me to go over anything more in detail, leave a comment on any of the videos. I check everything all the time and I really appreciate it. Stay safe, stay healthy, be kind always, pay it forward, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Thanks again.